What's going on, guys? Today we're going to take a look at the ODRVM action camera. This is a 1080p camera that's geared towards the budgeted minded individual. The camera was purchased through Amazon and goes for just 57 bucks. That's with free Prime 1-day shipping. You heard that right, 1-day shipping. I placed my order in the morning and got the camera later that evening. Now that's fast shipping. The package arrives in a nice little carry case. It's actually a really good quality case. It's got a semi-hard exterior, and on the inside there's a foam insert with cutouts for the camera and its accessories. There's even a mesh pouch for your cables and other loose items. This camera comes with a ton of accessories, from waterproof cases to tripod mounts and even a bike mount. Pretty much any and everything you would need to get that perfect shot. Most of the accessories come individually packed in Ziploc bags, so by the time you unpack everything, you'll probably have a pile that looks something like this. Alright, let's take a closer look at the ODRVM action camera. It actually feels really nice, very good quality, excellent construction. Same quality as any other action camera that I've owned. Alright, let's take a closer look. Starting off on the front, it's got a super smooth front face made of soft plastic. On the front there is the power button, which doubles as the mode switcher, and of course the lens, which is a 12 megapixel 170 degrees wide angle 6G lens. That's a mouthful. One thing I do need to mention is if you plan on picking up a lens protector, it probably won't fit on this camera, and that's because the plastic that surrounds the lens on the ODRVM, it's a lot thinner than on normal action cameras. On the back there's a bright 2-inch screen. This measures 1.2 by 1.5 inches. The screen is bright and vibrant. I had no issues seeing it even in bright conditions. When powered on, the screen starts out in the video recording mode. Press the mode button once and it brings you to still picture mode. Press it again and now you're in file selection mode. This is where you can view or watch photos and videos that you've recorded. Lastly, press the mode button once more and you will be in the settings screen. There's a lot of things you can do in the settings, like change the picture quality, change the file size. If you want the screen information, you can turn on the OSD. The only thing I find myself constantly changing is the exposure. Depending on whether it's dark or if it's bright out, you'll want to adjust the exposure accordingly. Otherwise, you'll have a clip that's super white or one that's just too dark to see anything. Next, let's take a look at the sides. The bottom side is where the battery goes. To open the cover, you have to pull on the little lever and at the same time pry the cover off, which is a little difficult if you have just one hand. The battery is a 1050 milliamp one cell, that's 3.7 volts. Battery life is supposed to last around 90 minutes on 1080. This is according to the specs. I haven't tested battery life out yet. Flip it around to the top side and here we have the record button as well as the indicator light. On my camera, the indicator light was very dim, too dim to be useful out in daylight, which sucks because the only other way to know if the camera is recording is to look on the LCD screen. Flipping it to the left side is where you'll find all the ports. Here we have the micro USB port, a mini HDMI port, and a micro SD card slot. This is also where you'll find the microphone. And last of all, the right side is where you'll find the up and down navigation buttons. In video mode, press the up button. This will turn the Wi-Fi on. The up button also triples as a zoom button. Holding up will zoom into a max of 4x, and holding down will zoom out. And here's a quick test flight with the ODRVM at 1080p at 30 FPS. Here's a quick comparison between the Firefly 7S and the ODRVM. It's not the best comparison because I kind of screwed up and forgot to adjust the ODRVM's exposure level. Alright, so just a quick wrap up. The ODRVM was impressive. Picture quality was great. It has a ton of accessories, excellent build quality, and best of all, it zooms. For the amount of money, it's a great option. So, if you're in need of a camera, but you don't want to spend GoPro prices, and you want it fast, fast as in same day shipping, well, the ODRVM is for you. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for this one. Thanks very much for watching. See ya.